Today's model is a Airfix Starter Set. It is the 1/72 scale Lockheed Martin F16a Fighting Falcon. With it being a starter set, you get 6 paints, 1 tub of pot of glue. It's rubbish. It does come in for some stuff, but overall it's too thick. It's not the greatest glue, but I use other glue sorts. Okay, 2 brushes, 1 for finer work, 1 for the bigger painting. You tend to find it all goes down to the tip of the brush of what you're going to use it to with these, and they can vary quite a bit. So the box itself, nice picture. The side again similar to the front, explaining the kit and the picture. The other side's the same, and the bottom has airfix.com thingy to tell you the newer type of decals with cartograph. That's usually what it means, it's what I believe. Lockheed Martin to say that it is emblems and that from them. I think, right, I didn't see, oh they're there. It's a skill level 2, 1 flying hour, and it's just to say it's them, that bit there is for the Airfix Club. You collect these at flying hours and you can send off for a free kit every now and then when we've collected enough. Bit of detail about the actual aircraft itself there. On the back, I believe there's only one option with this, and this is it. Here's your decals and your paint schemes. You've got some Sidewinder missiles, some Mavericks, and some drop tanks. Let's see what you get in the box then. Oh, I don't need that for this, it's one of these rip apart ones. Let's change. The kit, by the way, is a 2020 kit, but I say that it is not really, it's just this was put together 2020. The actual kit itself, I believe, is from, let me just check, 1982. So it's an old kit. Now it's had new parts added. New parts got added in 1999, and then new decals got added, and then they brought it out in this. First off, oh, we'll do instructions first and that, but first off, instructions. Usual Airfix, as you can see. Quick, yeah, usual assembly instructions, contents, and then you've got, these are basic, these are more like what I remember from when I was younger with Airfix. Very, very simple, non-coloured instructions. Very simple. They're not really showing you exactly what part fits into where. It's not really that much close. It's like that one there. Loads and lots of little parts just all chucked in together. Don't like this type of what it used to be. It is on its way to, obviously, the time when they did it, to change him, but it ain't. To me, it's not good enough. They can do better. They can redesign these. They're printing them out. It's nothing to get a redesigner in to redo that and that, and so it makes it easier for people, especially as a starter set. But anyway, that's your instructions. Not great. The decals, the corner's been crushed there, but it doesn't matter. And you've got Kansas, Jayhawks, numbers, a few other little bits. There's nothing really out there. The good decals, they're the more modern ones, like it says, the cartograph ones, the 2020 ones, they're good. They should go on beautiful then, they usually do. Now for the kit. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be quite a sized kit. And first off, we'll do the upper section. Straight away, this is what you don't normally get with a modern kit. This is raised detail. This is not sunken in. Raised detail were easier to produce back then, and that's why they did it. And I can feel all the way down that's raised detail. That makes it extremely hard for doing pin washers and stuff like that, where you're wanting the detail to flow into grooves, you know, as it would naturally go. But nope, they're raised. Second one is, I can see flash. Very small parts with, I don't know if we'll get to see that, hopefully we can. Come on, camera. Oh, come on. But there it is. That's better. Right, there here. You can see under my finger, there is flash on that. And they're tiny parts, and they're hard to cut off as it is. And then to actually shave off the flash off of tiny parts, personally, I break them most of the time. Now, I know there is people that can do it and they don't have a problem, but that's not me. We'll turn over the thingy and you can see you've got your recessed pins here where it's pushed it off. They seem okay. They're all in the right places where they're not going to be seen. The figures actually seem pretty good for the time, if it's 1982, but they could be the added new parts, but they don't seem too bad. Again, quite a bit of flash on that one. Not so much on that one. So we'll go to the next one. And this one's more of the parts that are getting attached to it. This shows you how much flash. Look at all this. All this around here. And I know it's not that important, but you can see it all. The mouldings of these is definitely worn. Not so much flash on them, easily sandable off. And these parts are decent size where you're not going to worry over flash really or anything like that. But again, I can see there injection marks. Something's gone wrong there. It's very tatty. There's some sanding to be done on that. Again there, I can feel like a rough detail that's not meant to be there. It is not quality. This is not Airfix's modern quality. You can see it and I understand it, but I'm going to be honest with you, quite a letdown that. But like I say, I didn't know it was 1982 kit, but it looks like it is the 1982 kit. I just bought it when I saw it because I like the look of the box. Don't flash coming off. Next one, this is the underside. Again, all raised details, raised. Drop tanks, the wheels, nothing special. Yeah. They've tried doing a little bit of detail inside there on them, and unless you've got some decals to go in, I want to say it's fantastic. It's going to be awkward to paint it because it's not that good. Lots of bits of flash on the undercarriage for the front one there, and the side ones don't look as bad. But yeah, doesn't look great, I'll be honest with you. It's going to take some work to make this into a good kit, in my view. But I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do my best to make it a decent kit, because it'll be my first ever F16, so I want to make sure I do my best with it. Canopy. And they've got, well, I presume it's two options, one open, one closed. Presuming that's the open with a front bit for that. I don't know yet, I'd have to see. And I wonder if that looks like maybe the sides with it. Looks like there's a scratch on that one, the closed one. Don't know if you can see that or not. It's hard to see, but it looks like a scratch going across it there. It's enough to make you think it's a crack initially, but it's not. It's just a scratch or a bad. Oh, there's one there and all. I think that's just bad moulding marks, that, to be honest. Like across there. Yeah, again, slightly disappointed, but what do you get? Right, the kit price. Before I start building it, this is what I paid. About 12 quid for it. I know it's cheap, I know it's thing, but I got it in Amazon's sales that they were doing. It's like Amazon Day, so it's going back a bit. But if you want to buy it from Airfix, it's $24.49 plus postage and packaging at the minute. And if you want, the cheapest I've found is Goblin Games at $19.79, and that's good with a 10% discount. So there's not a lot of saving there, but again, postage and packaging. Right, first off, let's get these out of here. Let's get these paints checked. So if I ain't got them, I've got to find either an equivalent or buy one. So, paints, glows, brushes. Come on, right you come. Now most of these I've already got doubles of. So white, I've got loads of white ones. These are the older style pots, and that's still good paint. Rather thick, but tends to be, but that's good paint. 165, I'm sure that's a metallic colour. But have a look in a minute. Oh, opening it up. Oh, it's a grey, and it's just started to go a little bit on edges. Not much. It's definitely reusable. That's definitely workable. So that's a good one. 164. It's not a metallic, by the way, thingy. These are the greys. Again, good paint. Not a lot, but it's still good paint. It's just starting to dry on edges like a lot of them do. Silver. Now, silver can be the worst at lot. They dry out quick, silvers. Have a look. Oh no. Good mix, and that'll be fine. This is good. This for Airfix, it really is. Got another grey by the looks of 127. Where's your little? There she is. You just get a little groove where you can just get your finger under or fingernail under, just so you can. Well, I say that. Come on. This one really don't want to part. Let's get a knife in here. Stop messing. There you go. It's drying up, that I can tell already. I think that's what that is. Yeah, it's definitely drying up. There's a bit left in the bottom that's runny still, but you can see there, around that edge there, that's definitely drying there, look. I'll just touch it. It might be soft enough where you could probably try and mix it in, but oh no, no, that's hard. You can hear it. But it's soft at bottom, so if you're not using a lot, you should be alright for just painting missiles and stuff like that. If that's all it's for, I don't know. We will find out. And good old black. Black's usually half decent at times. Oh, done the same. In fact, black might be gone. Black's gone. So there you go. 5 out of 6 is pretty good actually for these Umbro pots. That's for bin. Ain't no good to nobody. Right. Me. Glue. Are we gonna be, oh, she's good. I can see it bubbling out. Yeah, that's good glue still, that. Not that I'll be using much. I tend to use it to glue like the wings, big parts. You can get away with it. It's alright for that. And it is good glue. When it goes off, you break the part rather than separate it. And now the brushes. Right. Number 4, which is usually a big one, and a 0. So, the big brush first. That's a good tip, that. See, it's bouncing back to shape. It's not bad. Wet it up a little bit. That's a decent brush. You'll probably end up coming in for a lot more models, that, because that's a good brush, that. You get a little protector with them. Try and use them if you can. It helps keep the head better. Second one. In fact, this one's looking a good brush, I know. It really is. That looks a good brush. Wet the head of that one. It's a bit fatter on back end than what you'd normally want, but still comes to a nice point, as you can see there. You'll be able to go some decent details with that, you won't have a problem. And that's your 0. As you can see, Umbrella Airfix. Right, now that's done, let's start building. So we'll get a bit of this out, and this is the one that was starting to go off a little bit. Hopefully we've got enough for this. So we'll get a little bit of that. No, we won't. I was wrong. What I thought were running paint, it was shadow. No, 127's dead. Forget 127. So that's another one. Right here. That's some roll for you. So I've got to find another light grey now. Just give me 1 second and I'll find a light grey. Right, ain't got light grey. I've got a neutral grey. Tamiya neutral grey XF53. I ain't even got a light grey, which is actually better than this in the model colours. These are better for brush painting. Right, I've realised I've made a mistake. Easily done. But I've put 21 and 22 in the wrong place. I've put 21 there and it should have been there, and 22 there and it should have been here. So now I'll show you how I get pieces off when I've made a mistake like that. So first off, you're going to need your blade. You want your glue. And what I do is, because this glue melts plastic, it will reactivate with the glue that's there. So what I do is, I run down the edge where I've had the glue fitted before, or the part fitted should I say, and I just run down it. And now I just give it a few seconds to start and work in. and as you can, there you go, one part off. Now you're going to need your knife for cleaning up after. Just be a bit careful because the glue might still be a bit sticky there, but no, it's gone off okay. There you go, now you've removed a part and you've not damaged anything. This part now can go where it should do, which is there. and we've completed it, as you can see. Lots of bombs and missiles and drop tank, well, fuel tanks. Decals done. We'll start. These are spare parts. We've got some missiles, a couple of figures, but they're not very good. That's why I haven't used them. I've definitely had a lot better than that. A seat, but not much detail in that either. There's a lot of this I don't think you'd ever use again. You've got a canopy, spare one. Whether you use that or not is another matter. Your two brushes, which are always handy. A couple of brushes. And in all honesty, still good brushes. That one's just starting to fray apart a few bristles. But that one, the number 4, is an absolutely excellent brush. Really is. Like I say, it is a bit hit and miss with these Umbro brushes. You get fantastic ones and you get some that just, nah. There's about 3/4 of that left, but I didn't just use that, I did use my other glue. And I've got 4 pots of paint, various amounts in. I'll be honest, the white is nearly gone as in age. It's not much good at all. But these other 3 are not too bad. The silver's just starting, but the 164 and the 165, there's a little bit left in each that could come in for other kits. So now we get on to the actual kit itself, and it's not a bad kit in the sense of it's 40 years old. It's just a shame that they've put this as a starter set in my view, because you don't really want to be doing kits that are really old as starter sets. You want to be coming in and doing newish type kits that they've been better tooled, better pieces to put together, everything like that. Make it as easy as possible. And I know it's a fantastic subject, but yeah, it is what it is. It's 40-year-old. It has got raised detail. I mean, the decals are absolutely brilliant. It's a shame about this one, but it's silvered a bit. Don't know if you can see much on camera, but there is a little bit of silvering, but it has got a lot of bits that's well, in the decal, the size of it, there's a lot of that clear bit that does silver. But I think if you gloss coated the model first, you wouldn't see any of that, because you don't normally. But they are beautiful decals. But that's the only really good thing about, as in like modern on it. There's nothing else about the kit modern. The paints, again, they can do better. They just don't want to. But I think they can do better than them there. They're drying up in most of these starter sets, which is not good enough. But for the amount I paid for it, I thought it's a reasonable kit for what you're getting. You're getting brushes, you're getting glue, you're getting all of that. But remember, I've got it on offer. Otherwise, it's nearly 25 quid, this kit. And I won't recommend anybody to buy this kit, especially if you're starting out, right, for 25 quid. What I would recommend you get is this one. And this one is the British Lightning. I'll just have to... Oh, that's okay. It's already there. The British Lightning F2A. Now, well, English Lightning I'll call it, because that's what it's put up on thing. But English Lightning F2A. Lovely kit. Lovely decals again, the same as these. It's got lovely recessed panel lines, as you can see. Lots and lots of detail, lots of it. It's a modern jet. It's a great kit. I loved building this. It were a lot easier to put together than this one was, and it just felt like when you'd finished it, you got a work of art. You got something that you really felt proud of when you'd finished it. And the difference is, I think it's just the age. I really do. You look at this one, 1982. I was 10-year-old when this was done. I'm 50 now. It's crackers. So 10-year-old, yes, back then, if I'd have had this kit when I was 10-year-old, I would have been absolutely amazed. I'd have loved this, and I know the decals would have been different. I would have loved it. But now I'm looking at it more with open eyes. This is better than this, and this kit was put together as a starter set in 2014. This is a 2020 starter set. This kit was tooled in 2013. Got a few new parts in 2014 to make it into the starter set, and that's, like I say, major difference. That I feel is worth the full price. That I don't. So if you're out and you're thinking of starting modelling and you're wanting to get a kit, get that one if you want a modern jet. And if you ain't, and you've already got this, enjoy it, because it is a nice kit. It has made up quite nice. Well, I hope it's helped you out with this video on deciding if you were going to buy this kit in first place, or how to build it if you're looking. Anyway, please like and subscribe my video, I'd be really grateful. It helps my channel out a lot. And we'll see you all later.